Monster here, and today I thought I'd do 4 contracts and sort of go over them in more depth than I do in my stream. I'm going to put all the prices and stuff in the video, so if you want to do them yourself, feel free to be an idiot like me, I guess. Straight up, I'm going to do is 33% for the factory new Orb Elite build, 33% for the factory new Kamichu Dragon, and 33% chance for the Nova Hyper Beast factory new. To get the factory new Orb Elite build and also the Kamichu Dragon and Nova, you have to use skins with a float value of less than 0.07. It costs me $6.30 to get the contract, so if I get the Orb, it's going to be like $4 profit. Deagle would be like, I guess, $3 profit, and the Nova's a loss of like, I think it's $1.2. You can do this pretty efficiently by getting minimal wares and factory news, but let's see what I get for the first one. The first one's RIP, Nova Hyper Beast. The second contract I'm going to do is a 50% for the M4 Royal Paladin and 50% for the R8 Fade factory new. Now, to get the factory new M4, you need a float average of less than 0.875, which is pretty cool because it means you can use minimal wear P90s and factory new ones. I think I'm using 8 minimal wear P90s and then 2 factory new ones, and you'll still get the factory new M4. Now, if I get the factory new M4, it's going to be like $26 profit, and the R8 is about an $18 loss. The R8, great, of course. So that contract costs like $24 to do, so that's just an $18 loss there. What I'm going to do is a 33% chance for a StatTrak minimal wear or breadline, 33% chance for a StatTrak factory new Guardian, and a 33% chance for a StatTrak factory new, StatTrak minimal wear P250 Mendy. Now, the float average of the skins that I'm using is it's like 0.14, which means if I get the P250, it's not going to be factory new, but that's because in order to get a factory new one, you'd have to get a much lower average float. The contract costs me $28 to buy, so if it's Orb, I think I get $26 profit. M4 is $2 profit, and the P250 is a loss of like $13, I think, so hopefully it's the Orb in before P250 for sure. Dude, what? Why did these always fail? Why? What I'm going to do is a 50% for a kill confirmed and 50% for an M4 golden coil. This one's pretty like low risk, low return. It costs, I think, $40 to do a 50-50, so if it's the kill confirmed, it's a $17 profit, and if it's the M4, it's like a $7 loss. The float average of these skins is less than 0.07 because the float range of the USP is 1, so you need to have less than 0.07 average. Hopefully this goes better than the rest of the trade-ups I did, because otherwise it's literally all going to have failed, which kind of goes against what I'm saying about these being pretty logical trade-ups. Alright, finally one worked. So total loss on the 4 trade-ups was $13.38, but obviously 3 out of the 4 trade-ups failed, so if you want to try them yourself, you'll probably have better luck than me. If you do them, just, I guess, leave the results in the comments so I can feel even worse about how these went. If you want to suggest any contracts that I do whenever I do another one of these, then feel free to comment that as well.